Okay. Of course, the main thing that I'm doing is, as far as restoration, is putting an instrument in good order.
Okay.
Usually that's in the interest of just making it playable and perform well.
Okay.
But the interesting thing about violins is that I also see it as being a conservator.
Okay.
Because a lot of the instruments that I work on do have historic interest and historic value.
Mm-hmm.
And for people that are interested in the history of instrument making, if I do something that really alters an instrument, then I need to take that into careful consideration, right? Just, for example, I restored an instrument that was made in Amsterdam in 1815, about 3 years ago. It was a really interesting instrument to work on. There are some kinds of things that you do in restoring a violin, and violin culture is very unique. It's inbred, really, if we can put it that way. Very peculiar ways and principles that are really inherent to the violin culture about what you should do and what you shouldn't do to an instrument. And some of that is obvious with any instrument, like revarnishing. You destroy the a certain amount of antique value by replacing the varnish with a new varnish. So you tend to avoid doing that. But there are some repairs that are part of adapting an older instrument to a modern set of criteria. So violin necks were shorter up until the mid-1800s. Although the lengthening of the violin neck happened in different places in Europe at different times. First started in France in the late 1700s around Paris, but it spread throughout the course of the 1800s through the continental regions and England. But so if you come across a violin that has a short neck, you have to adapt it. You have to modernize it. I actually have a graft that I'm doing here. There's an old scroll. This violin was made about 1810. The box I've got back here. This is the box to that violin. German-made instrument, about 1810. Very characteristic type of flame, very narrow-banded flame. That's typical of these instruments and the look. And this instrument had a short neck. So I've had to make a whole new neck handle, is the word I'm hunting for, and graft it along 3 surfaces, this side and this side tapering in to increase the glue surface, and underneath. All right, and that's tricky. But as far as a repair, that's one of the most sophisticated repairs that you can do, is to graft a new neck handle in to get the modern criteria for the length. But we generally consider that a suitable kind of adaptation, even though you're throwing away an original part of the instrument. Right. It's gone forever. It's such a common operation to do, and you won't find there may be 1 or 2 original Stradivarius that have not been modernized. It's very rare to run across one that hasn't been. But it can't really be played. I mean, it could be played, but you run into difficulties of playing them in the modern environment if they're not up to modern. What's the word? Particulars, details.
How long does it take you to do something like that on it too?
This is hours and hours of work.
Yeah.
Many hours of work. Typically, the cost run on a graft like that is... Let that noise get by. Yeah, there we go. These days, that's my mail coming in the door. $1,400, $1,600.
Okay.
So it has to be an instrument that would be of enough value to warrant doing the work too.
Yeah.
Right, before you'd even touch it. So there's a lot of older instruments that just aren't worth giving that attention to. And frankly, a lot of instruments that you run across today that haven't been grafted or modernized just aren't worth it.